Regent Park streeters speak out on RCMP investigation into Ford's government plan to open the Greenbelt for land development. RPTV reporters Jabin and Victoria interviewed Regent Park streeters to know their opinions and thoughts on the recent news in relation to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police RCMP launching an investigation into Ford's government's plan to open the Greenbelt land up for development. But before we go to the streets, I will provide a brief context on the Greenbelt Scandal and the RCMP investigation into Ford's government. Two recent reports by the Auditor General and Integrity Commissioner found that a lack of supervision and leadership led to certain developers with ties to the housing ministry gaining an advantage when the province decided to open up 15 sites of the Greenbelt for development. Prior to those reports, allegations were made that some developers were tipped off ahead of time and benefited financially from their relationship with the progressive conservative government. The owners of the 15 land sites chosen through this process could see more than an 8.3 billion increase to the values of their properties. Premier Ford recently reversed his decision to develop the Greenbelt, calling it a mistake and promising to bring forth legislations that would codify its boundaries. A number of ministers, as well as staff involved in the decision-making process, have also resigned. Ford is already seeing historic low approval ratings following the release of the Greenbelt reports. The Premier's office said it will fully cooperate with the investigation. Ford has not yet been approached by the RCMP for an interview. The timeline for the investigation is unclear as it depends on what is uncovered. Now let's go to the streets to hear what the streeters have to say about the Greenbelt Scandal.
Hi, my name is Jabin and I'm a reporter from RPTV.
My name is Victoria and I'm also a reporter from RPTV.
Today we're here in Regent Park talking to residents about the Greenbelt Scandal involving Doug Ford. Do you guys think Doug Ford should resign because of this matter?
Yeah, I believe he should, because what he's doing is just obviously just a profit grab, and that's not really what the people want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's going behind everybody's back. I feel like that's kind of scummy. Like, that's our premier, or whatever he is. I don't know, but that's crazy. Like, that's bad. I don't know.
No, I don't. I agree with them. They have pretty good points.
Okay. What do you think about the RCMP investigating the Ontario government?
If they find something, I feel like just tell everybody. I feel like it's good that they're investigating, because a lot of times the public doesn't know anything, so an investigation seems kind of important and seems good right now, because it's not good. Yeah.
Do you think the Greenbelt land should be rezoned?
Yeah, I believe they should do that, because Ontario currently is having a crazy housing crisis with not enough homes. Also, the prices are outrageous. So having more homes, and they're obviously not going to lower the price, but having more homes will at least be better for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think Doug Ford should resign because of this matter?
I think Doug Ford should have resigned yesterday.
What do you think about the RCMP investigating this matter?
I'm glad that they finally did. I think it took a long enough time. And I think it also says a lot that the OPP had to pass it over and weren't able to investigate.
We have one more final question. Do you think the Greenbelt land should be rezoned for housing?
I don't think that it should be rezoned for housing until every opportunity for housing, and I'm talking about supportive housing and rent geared to income housing, has been used and exhausted in Toronto, because we have land that can be used, we have parking lots that can be used, we have empty buildings that can be used, and so no, the Greenbelt should not be touched until we use the resources we currently have.
Thank you so much.
So do you know anything about this matter?
That Doug Ford's trying to take over the Greenbelt? Yes, I very much do.
So what are your thoughts about it?
Well, considering I originally come from the Greenbelt, it's y'all sitting here complaining that wildlife's coming in to towns and stuff. Meanwhile, you're sitting here taking their homes. Like, what do you expect? Where do you expect the animals to go? So on that note, yeah, no, I think he's being. And I'm sorry if my mother sees this and hears my swearing, because I do have a bit of a trucker's mouth. But yeah, that's my opinion.
Do you think Doug Ford should resign because of this?
I think there are many reasons why Doug Ford should resign, to be honest. The way I see it, and same with Mr. Trudeau, they do not have their citizens, what's the words, well-being and needs, and things have went downhill in politics, I shall say.
What do you think about the RCMP in investigating the Ontario government?
Wait, they're doing that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's nice that somebody's actually doing like someone of standard and like position is like saying, you know, enough's enough, don't do this. Because, you know, you're going to have even more angry people on your hands with random animals in their yard.
Do you think the Greenbelt land should be rezoned?
Probably not, considering we need the green to survive. Not just money-wise. We need actual nature to survive. I don't know if that's news to people. But yeah, we need more than just, you know, staring at our phones every day. We need environment. That's the word I'm looking for. A nice, clean environment.
Do you think Doug Ford should resign because of this matter?
I think that's the premier's decision if he's to resign or not. It's a complex issue because Ontario did give him a majority government, right? Obviously, what he's done, I don't particularly agree with, but you know, for him to step down, is that going against the people that voted for him to be the premier for 4 years? I don't think that's an easy decision to make, right? I think, you know, maybe there should be a poll taken, right? Because the way we feel in maybe Toronto, maybe somewhere probably in Fort Erie doesn't feel the same way, right? And he has reversed it, which I'm very happy with. So I like that he's moving towards a good direction now.
What do you think about the RCMP investigating this matter?
Well, I'm glad to see that it's being investigated, and it shows that people in Ontario that, you know, even the premier is not unapproachable, right? So if there is any wrongdoing, just like any other citizen, things should be investigated. That doesn't mean wrongdoings will be found, but it should be investigated.
Do you think the Greenbelt land should be rezoned?
No, obviously there's a climate crisis, and this is being shown all over the world, right? So for us to rezone the Greenbelt, I don't think is a good idea. I understand that things need to be done in regards to homelessness and more affordable housing, but I think the premier, the mayors of all Ontario, and the federal government should get together and find another way instead of jeopardizing young people's future in regards to climate change.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Well, based on what was explained to me, it's just wrong, and you know, we have to, I guess, protect the land for what it's being used for. So I just think it's wrong.
Do you think Doug Ford should resign because of this?
I mean, honestly, like, whether he resigns or not, I'm not really in a position to say anything about that. But I think if he's a person of power, definitely should consider maybe for the voter not voting for him again, if that makes any sense. So, yeah.
So what do you think about the RCMP in investigating the Ontario government?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, what's fair is fair, right? So there's one law, everyone needs to be held accountable.
Do you think the Greenbelt land should be rezoned for housing?
Only if it's helping the housing crisis for people who really need the houses. If it's being used to build big mansions and whatnot, or golf and country clubs, then no. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please follow our social media platforms. For more information, check out our website.